just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Eduardo Rivera. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's a veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Hollis, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. And that's in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a quick out, number 1.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next, Julian Ornelas. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. One out, base is empty.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Number 23 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two out, space is empty.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's a full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hollis on the move, grabs it on the run. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Ronald Medrano. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first, and now the DH, Ruben Castro. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and out number 1 on the grab. All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
The left fielder,
They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
That one finds the zone, And now it's even 1-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 35.
Morales, the next to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And singing, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Gill.
Number 24.
Rivera back to work. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball.
2.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
This one high in the air to left center. Hollis makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Blair Madrid now at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Reynolds.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rodriguez will hit next with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer. And there's the strike. That's down and in. A slider missed. Backed off the plate that time. Madrid leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next one just misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. Got him swinging. And now the center fielder looking for his first big league hit right here. And that's in there for strike 1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning. And now Nelson Velasquez. Velasquez launched a homer in his most recent game.
Let's go, Nelson. Come on, make it count.
Pitch misses. 1-0. Late with the swing there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Isan Diaz up to hit now. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Went out.
No score here in the second. And that's downstairs and outside. And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Third baseman.
So digging in, Emmanuel Rivera. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one
ball,
way outside. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. He gets to the bag in time, and they get it out of the play.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 37.
And here's the catcher. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. In the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Lopez digs in now. Fastball for a strike. Man at second.
Nope. Ball 1.
Rips one to right. And foul ball. Chases that one out of the zone. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A run, a hit, and a man left. We head on down to the top of the third. Puerto Rico have the advantage, 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and now it's going to be number 47.
Number 47.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it,
Ball 1.
he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-1.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. High fly ball out to center field. Hollis coming in on it. Puts it away for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Alexis Wilson. Wilson, 28 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center, and there are 2 outs.
The batter, the shortstop, Connor Hollis.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Connor Hollis.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for Puerto
And
Rico,
now,
the center
Andrew
fielder,
Velasquez.
Andrew Velasquez.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. That one the other way. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a power swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So the lineup flips over. Ruben Castro, the next to hit. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground left side. 6-4.
That's an out.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice
Now
job
batting,
there to keep it from getting away.
Well, they had the chance to turn in two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's the left fielder. Flied to right his first time. That one
Ball that's
outside. Ball one. Castro, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. In there safely.
Now batting, number 35.
First and second, 1 out. Morales getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one
Nope, that's
just
a ball.
misses. A ball and no strikes.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Two on, 1 out. To third, Gill. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. The All-Stars on top 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Julian Ornelas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hollis makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Up and in. And it's 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Down the line. And a foul ball. Tapped in front of the plate. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. Now at the plate, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Man at first, one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Not in time. He's safe.
The right fielder, number 3, Blair Madrid.
Blair Madrid will hit next. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 down. So up next, Reynaldo Rodriguez. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4. Now here is Nelson Velasquez.
Nelson Velasquez.
And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Now a chance for Isan Diaz. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Velasquez stands at second with no outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Hollis hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Emanuele Rivera.
So digging in, Emanuele Rivera. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Now this is in the air down the line. Ornelas sizing this one up. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in
now
this ballpark.
Number 37.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Doubled his first time. Just missed. And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
You can do it!
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Two outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. Run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Ronald Medrano is done, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Jeff Ibarra on a pitch out of the pen here. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Lopez takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball. In the dirt. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, number 21.
Number 21.
Rivera back to work. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Velasquez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 47.
And next is the designated hitter. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lopez throws to first in time.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Yeah, the batter now, Alexis Wilson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's in the dirt.
Yep.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the
Now
types of
that
hits where you don't feel
shortstop,
any
Connor.
vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. And that's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Eduardo Rivera gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet.
Now
We'll be
pitching.
right back. On the mound now,
Number 49.
Ramirez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the lineup, Connor Hollis, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes a ball.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball out into left center field. Should have this one. And that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the All-Stars,
Now at the plate,
the
Andrew
center fielder,
Velasquez.
Andrew Velasquez.
And there's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
The designated hitter, number 4, Ruben Castro.
So the batting order turns over at the plate. Ruben Castro. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Runner on the move. Strike in there. He's in there.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Just blown away in that
Now
at-bat.
batting,
3
number
fastballs,
12.
all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. You got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Now the left fielder, 1 for 2. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Just
That's
off
out.
the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. He's safe, and they lead by 3.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Morales. The other way, dives for the bag, got him. Double play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. And now here is Julian Ornelas. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Derek West preparing to come on if needed. Number 46 getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is outside. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the second baseman.
The batter, number 23.
And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
number
Gill.
24.
Foul ball there. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Fly ball to right. Velasquez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Blair Madrid.
So up next, Blair Madrid. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Puerto Rico lead it 3-0. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
Nelson Velasquez.
Velasquez measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2017. Next pitch misses outside, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Settles under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
And here is Isan Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Grounds one to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's a big power threat. Mlb Rivera. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Diaz over at first with one away.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one ripped, and no one can get there. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Mlb Rivera with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the catcher. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
So digging in, Jack. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
He's 2 for 2. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. And it skips in the dirt.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 46. He's making his second appearance of the season. And now, Reynaldo Rodriguez.
The first baseman.
The All-Stars in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
In there at the knees.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And he makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, number 21.
And now the center fielder. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically
Now
he likes to shoot the
number
ball the other
47.
way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Foster.
7th. Matt Foster.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ruben
Leading off
Castro
for the
digs in
All-Stars,
now.
The designated hitter, Ruben Castro.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And a foul ball. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 12.
Now the number 2 hitter. Smoked on the ground a second. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot
Now
of damage
batting,
done with that
number
pitch. A
35.
hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Morales. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Luis Marquez up and loosening in the pen. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Called strike right there. There's the strike. Next pitch, not close, up high. Struck him out looking. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Baker. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Andrew Baker.
And here's the catcher, Alexis Wilson.
The catcher, Alexis Wilson.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Chase Fernandez. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. West also getting ready. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And now 1 and 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Towards first. Morales takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Digging in, Connor Hollis. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's the strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider is going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
1 down, base is empty. And he grounds 1 to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the left fielder, Julian Ornelas. Just missed. And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, out towards left center. Hollis settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now the
for
right
Puerto
fielder,
Rico,
Nelson
the right
Velasquez.
fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
Foster back to work. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss.
Now
And
batting,
I'm sure a
second
bit of sigh of
baseman,
relief after
Rico.
seeing that one go through the zone.
Diaz.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. One down. Now the third baseman, Mlb Rivera. 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
One ball,
Diaz
two
at
strikes.
first, one gone.
Two balls.
Squirts
two strikes.
away a little bit. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out. 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, Puerto Rico with the lead, 3-0. Mancini, he was on a... So almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Eduardo Rivera.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And a good
Ball,
eye there.
that's up.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Strikes him out with 100. Julian Ornelas now at the plate.
Julian Ornelas.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That clips a corner. Next offering way off the plate.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On the ground, out to short. To first,
That's an out.
2 away here in the top of the first.
Batting
Okay,
first,
let's check out the
second
lineup.
baseman, number
Still early
23.
in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
Number 23 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's even up.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Try to get him to
That's the
chase on the changeup that time.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So 2 down, stepping in, Gill.
Let's go, Eduardo.
First pitch, and he just misses. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. And another ball. There's a strike. High fly ball out towards left center. Hollis makes the catch, and that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Ronald Medrano. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Now it's the rookie DH,
Castro.
Ruben Castro. That one misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
And downstairs. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our
Batting
lineup.
second, the left
A
fielder,
really frustrating
number 12.
showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
And that
No, that
just
missed. That's the ball.
misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the
balls, 2
knees,
strikes.
and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low.
Count is ball.
And that's ball 3. That to right. Madrid hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Now it's going to
35.
be Morales. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Mexico,
Second inning
the
set
right
to
fielder,
go. Here's the
Blair
rookie right fielder,
Madrid.
Blair Madrid. Rivera back to work.
That's
Just
the ball.
missed.
What's a good pitch there.
1 and
Really
0.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And
That
that's
missed,
one of
that's
those,
the
if you
ball.
swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog
2
back
balls,
to the
no
dugout.
strikes.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time,
Rio.
you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
That one misses.
That time, ball
So a
4, take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting sixth, the first
Now it's the
baseman,
rookie first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Squirts away a little bit. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's the ball.
2-2.
Just
Ball.
misses the mark outside the zone.
Full count.
Madrid aboard here at first with nobody out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's gone. A 2-run homer, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the center fielder trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Can be
No
tough to
1-1.
bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
inside.
one strike.
And the count is 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. That misses.
Ball.
2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. And a breaking ball misses outside. That's hard hit in the line. And there's one down. Now it's the DH looking for his first big league hit right here. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Number 47 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alexis Wilson. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Out to short, Lopez. And he beats it. He's safe.
Hey, he beat it out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Connor Collins.
So up next, Connor Hollis.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
On the outside corner, that's strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, one out. In the dirt, but kept close. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one almost hit him.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That misses the zone. Full count now. And that'll load the bases.
Ball four. Take your base.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
So they're all loaded up. Ornelas will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. It's gone. Grand slam. That should get the dugout going. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Done a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eduardo Rivera won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, number 43. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
1 down. Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Gill stands in now and watches strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Comes up empty.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and now 1 away.
Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 1 out, base is empty. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter now, Mlb Rivera. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the second. On to the third inning, and now the right fielder, Blair Madrid.
Blair Madrid.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Rodriguez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And the slider just misses.
No, that missed. 3-0.
Check swing, and he went. And now 3-1.
3-1.
On the ground to third, Rivera. Tosses across to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
The batter, number 21.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder. And he hits a ground ball right side. Morales steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the third, and here is number 37.
Number 37.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-1. There's the strike.
2.
Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you
Batting
what,
eight,
pitcher and
the
catcher are on the
shortstop.
same page right now.
Lopez.
And now the shortstop, Jack Lopez. He swings and fouls one off. Lopez goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop. 1 down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Batting 9. The
1
center
gone
fielder,
runner at
Andrew
first. Next to hit,
Velasquez.
Andrew Velasquez. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the runner stays where he is.
The designated hitter, number 4, Ruben.
So now the DH
Castro.
spot, Ruben Castro. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball.
Strike
drops
two.
in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Madrid sizes this one up, and the inning is over. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now the DH, number 47.
Number 47.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting
1-2,
off speed there.
count.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
You know, variant speeds can
Now
be
batting,
just as
the
useful
catcher,
for a pitcher
Alexis
as movement. As you
Wilson.
see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Swing and a ground
That's foul.
ball and foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to first. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
Now batting, shortstop, Connor Hollis.
Now it's the shortstop, Connor Hollis. He is struck out and he is walked. In the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the
John
All-Stars,
Chobby and Chris
the left
Singleton with
fielder,
you.
number
And leading
12.
off the bottom of the fourth, number 12. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, this group
Wow.
of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the
Now
zone?
batting,
We'll
number
see, but I
35.
think they have to.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Morales. 0 for 1 with a fly out. And the first
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Misses
Ball
inside.
inside.
Ball 3. That's ball 4.
Ball 4,
Tried
runner
another
take the base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay with that
Now
outcome.
batting,
It
right
wasn't an
fielder,
intentional walk,
Nelson.
but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first with 1 gone. Nelson Velasquez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Misses again.
ball.
5 in a row.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Over to first, and he saved. Morales leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
2-2.
The 2-2 on the way. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. Mexico have the lead, 6-0. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Now,
Mexico,
Julian
the left fielder,
Ornelas.
Julian Ornelas.
There's a strike.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Let's go, kid.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That misses,
That's a ball.
and that's ball 1.
0-2 curve right there.
One
Hitter
ball, 2
kind of
strikes.
expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout.
Now
You can't be mad at
number
yourself
23.
after an at-bat like that one. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Ball 1
That's a
there.
ball. 1-0. Nope, ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
The bat,
That's out number 2.
24.
And stepping in is the speedy Gill. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball
That
is
missed. That's a
outside.
ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Tag.
Outside with a
ball.
breaking ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next
Strike
offering is
2.
in for a strike. Up the middle. Base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, that's one of those
Now
knocks
batting,
where you almost
right
expect to get some
fielder,
jabs from your teammates when you get
Madrid.
back to the dugout. Kind of got it off the end of the bat as he punched up the middle there. Maybe pulled off that outside pitch just a little bit, but he stayed on it long enough to get something on it.
Next to hit, Blair Madrid. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. Safe. It's 7-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He got a
Rico.
pitch he could get to out front,
Rodriguez.
kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. Clips the corner, 0-1. And strike two.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers' pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And a count 1-2. And they'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the third out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The All-Stars have the advantage, 7-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Isan Diaz. Medrano back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one the other way. And he boots it.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
So a man at first. Now here is Emanuele Rivera. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Diaz on at first, nobody out. And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's the catcher. Struck out swinging his first time. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And that's in for a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off-balance feed, there's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Mexico out front, 7-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ramirez up and throwing. Number 46 warming up as well. That one lifted to left. Under it. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Next is the designated hitter, 1 for 2. On the ground, right side. Diaz throw over to first. Got him.
Now batting, the catcher, Alexis Wilson.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Alexis Wilson. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jeff Ibarra on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Rodriguez takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball
Now
game.
batting, the center fielder, Andrew Velasquez.
So digging in, Andrew Velasquez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Velasquez measures 5 feet 8 inches, 30 years old now, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. Fought off foul. 1 down, bases empty. Outside with a breaking ball. Action in the pen down there. Matt Foster is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Reyes, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's in for a strike. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Good location, good tape. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a foul ball. This to center field. And that will fall. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some
Now
guys.
batting,
One thing that I can
number
see
12.
already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Castro leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Here, what?
Swings through that.
1 and 2.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6. It's a bit of a blowout
Leading
now,
off
which
for
gives us a bit
Mexico,
more freedom
the
here in the
shortstop,
booth.
Connor
I'm not sure that's a good
Collins.
thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle
That's a
so it
ball.
would sound like a motorcycle. Probably
1 and 0.
ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the
Ball.
drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So
2 and
we'll
0.
be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And that one hit to first. And a foul ball. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Going to have a little more discipline in
fielder,
future
number
at bats.
31,
That
Julian
pitch looked good, but you
Ornelas.
can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Ornelas,
Yeehaw.
batting with 1 down, takes a
0
strike.
and 1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now here is number 23.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's a base hit.
The batter, number 24.
Gill digs in now. 1 for 3. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
It's 0 and 1.
One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's
Just
the ball.
missed. Foul ball there. a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Madrid stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Going to miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Morales.
The first baseman, number 35.
Let's go, baby!
And there's a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that one misses up and in. 1-2 to count. Way high.
2-2.
And that one hammered. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So, man aboard, Nelson Velasquez. The next to hit. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Now batting the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Isan Diaz. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting the third baseman, Emmanuel.
And now Emmanuel Rivera.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Oh, he botches it. The run comes in from second, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. Mexico on top here, 8-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new
Number
arm on the mound to
49.
start the 8th. Ramirez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Leading off.
Seems
for
like a
the
tough
All-Star,
task today with the
first
way this
baseman,
lineup is swinging it.
Reynaldo Rodriguez.
Rodriguez leading things off and takes a strike.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Going to count 1 and 2.
That's outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a big swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
The batter, number 21.
Here's the center fielder.
0 for 3 in this one.
First pitch misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Derek West getting loose out there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that misses. And that's ball 2. Up the middle, Lopez on the run, sends it over to first, and he beats the throw. He's
Now
safe.
batting, number 47.
Number 21 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And next is the designated hitter. Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Alexis Wilson. And that is out of play. And a foul ball.
Let's get the out here. Easy out. Let's go.
The 0-2. The other way, and a base hit right there. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Shortstop Connor Hollis.
Now at the plate, Connor Hollis. Misses
That's a
off
ball.
the plate.
Outside.
1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Hey now, turn two here.
High fly ball, right field. Velasquez makes the catch. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 9-1.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Now the left fielder, Julian Ornelas. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 11-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ramirez departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher on here, number 46.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the second baseman. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there. Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Ornelas on third with 2 out. And a foul ball. That's a little bit low.
That's a ball.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Now batting, number 24.
Man at first. Now a chance for Gill. And it's fouled away. That one off the mark, and 1-1. On the ground to short. They get the force, That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. They get bottom of the 8th.
Leading
At the
off
plate,
for Puerto
Jack
Rico,
Lopez.
the shortstop, Jack Lopez.
Ibarra back to work. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Velasquez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Castro stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 1-1.
No, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards right center field. On his way over. Brings it in. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Mexico,
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Blair Madrid. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence.
The first baseman, number 17, Reynaldo.
Man at first, nobody out.
Rodriguez.
And here's the first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nabs it, and there's the one away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets
41.
under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now the center fielder. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Madrid stands at first with 1 out. Right side. And it
That's
goes
foul.
just foul.
One, two.
This one in the dirt.
That's low.
Squirts
That's a ball.
away a little bit. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And now maybe extra bases. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Now it's the DH. And
That's
ball
the ball.
1.
1-0.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, one out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-1's the count.
Two one now.
No, that's down. Ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
Hey! Full count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And here is Alexis Wilson outside. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out.
The shortstop, Connor Collins.
So bases loaded with one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Hollis. That one out to right. And it looks like trouble. And it gets by him. One run across, 2 runs across now. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores. They clear the bases.
The left fielder,
Connor Hollis with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 46, done for the afternoon.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Derek West.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So up next, Julian Ornelas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a strike in there.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And misses
2-2.
inside. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
And ball 4,
That's
2
ball 4.
aboard.
Take your base.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now batting, number 23.
So they're at the corners now. Now it's the second baseman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Double-barreled action
One ball, no
in the
strikes.
bullpen. Number 23 appears to be getting loose. Rodriguez also throwing. First and third, one down. That's in there, and a count 1-1. And that's outside.
2-1.
Swung on, belted. And that gets down into the gap. One run is in. Headed for the plate.
Gets the job done as he
The bat,
brings home a
number
pair. Put a
24.
pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So one gone with a runner at third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gill. First
No, that
pitch
missed.
just misses.
1-0.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One away with a runner at third. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels
Now
for the
batting,
punch out.
right
That
fielder,
fastball on the pitch
Blair.
before was up. It was very
Madrid.
competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Bouncer to second, Diaz. And that is that. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. On now. Bottom of the ninth.
Leadoff
Now
for
the number
All-Star,
2 hitter,
the
number
left
12.
fielder, number 12.
First
That
offering,
missed.
and it
That's the
just
ball.
misses. And that's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking
Now
ball.
batting,
It's a great pitch to
35.
hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Morales,
Ball,
the
low.
next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting, the right
Nelson
fielder,
Velasquez
Nelson.
now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2
Velasquez.
strikeouts and a ground out.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that one upstairs,
that's a
ball
ball.
1. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.